yes, it was a vote of conscience, wasn't it? Well, for more reaction, I'm joined in the studio by Andrea Williams, who's Chief Executive of Christian Concern, and Neil Sexton, who's a radio presenter and commentator on lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender issues. Let me start then with you, if I may, Andrea. Do you accept this result?
No, I don't accept this result. I think it's an extraordinary push at the heart of government here to actually redefine for all of us something that we have known and understood, marriage is between a man and a woman, that has existed really since the beginning of time. How is it that this government suddenly thinks in a moment it can actually rewrite what marriage means for us all?
It hasn't quite existed since the beginning of time, did it?
Well, the way in which we've understood it across the globe, predating our nation, predating the English language.
Well, there's many versions around cultures and polygamy and that sort of thing, so it's oversimplistic to say it's...
Essentially, in our laws, in our English laws, dating back 800 years, and with more than 6,000 references to marriage, it has been understood as between a man and a woman, and a unique union between a man and a woman.
So despite the fact that the House of Commons has voiced its opinion tonight, you reject it. You don't accept it.
Yes, and there are many people up and down the country who reject it. And indeed, the way in which the government consulted on this, first of all, it was a sham consultation. It said it would consult with the people. There was no consultation with the people. Really, the question of whether or not this should be redefined was not asked, but rather how. And then even before the consultation had closed, the government had written the legislation, saying that it was going to press ahead.
First of all, I would say, from what I understand, the consultation actually had one of the biggest responses to any government consultation. So there was, they did look at it quite closely and all the responses that they got to it. And there is a massive sea change going on in our society at the moment. This is about equality. This is about treating people, in the eyes of the law in this country, equally. That's what this is all about.
But not everything is equal. I mean, I think that's something, not everything is equal. And marriage is actually beautifully and wonderfully about difference. A man and a woman that complement one another. And actually, we begin to live in sort of Alice in Wonderland. We begin to make things topsy-turvy. We begin to redefine language. Actually, sometimes, it's not about denying homosexuals the right to have any relationship they want. But actually, it's about not redefining for all of us what has been understood.
That's not equality. This is about equality. You can't have a little piece of equality. Equality means equality means equality. Means everybody being treated the same way.
We can't see everything through the prism of equality, because not everything is equal. I love my children, but I can't be married to them. I'm committed to them, but I can't be married to them.
You wouldn't wish to be married to your children, would you? That's a completely different issue.
That's because no, it isn't a different issue at all, because you're beginning to actually turn on its head the ordinary meaning of words, what we've always understood.
Let's just talk about what happens next. I mean, this isn't over, of course. This is just this is the second reading and the vote on it. Would you expect, Dave, the debate to continue as it goes through committee stage, and in particular, perhaps in the House of Lords?
Yes, exactly. It's got to get through the House of Lords yet. Of course, this debate is going to continue. And as far as I understand it, the churches of England and Wales are excluded from this anyway. So, there's a big sea change going on, but yes, there will be a massive continuation of this debate, but ultimately, I believe in 5, 10, 15, 20 years' time, we'll look back at this and it'll all just have been sort of disappeared, because it's just a natural progression of where we are going as a society. It's about equality.
We'll come back and hear more from you two in just a moment. We're just going back down to Parliament with some more contributions.